Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a monthly reset. So we're going to be doing kind of like goals and intentions for the month of October, and we're going to recap the month of September. That's what today's video is going to be. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a little recap, like I said, of September, what my goals were for September, my budgeting goals for September, what I actually did accomplish, and then we'll go into October goals and intentions, what I want to accomplish within the month of October, as well as my little budgeting that I'm doing for the month of October. I'm going to be showing you guys my monthly favorites for the month of September. We're doing a little monthly reset. If you guys have watched YouTube at all recently, you've seen monthly resets all over YouTube. And shout out to Carter Sullivan and Selena Trevino. They're the two that have mostly influenced my decision to make monthly resets. So for the month of September, I didn't make firm goals. I really wanted to post at least once a week for the month of September. And let me go back and look. I don't think I posted every single week. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I might have posted once a week in September. Technically, I did upload 4 videos. So that was my main goal for like social media and YouTube, was to upload 1 video a week. I was not gonna like stress myself out because like work-wise, September was just a really stressful month. If you guys didn't know, I do work a full-time 8 to 5 job. It's technically a 9 to 5, but I work usually like 8 to 5-ish. That consumes a majority of my time. So I wasn't gonna like stress myself out. I only wanted to do 1 video a week. So I guess I was able to do that, which I'm honestly kind of shocked about. I didn't have any goals for like Instagram or TikTok or anything because I just didn't want to overwhelm myself. I wanted to have a little bit in my savings. That was like a huge financial goal for me. And I wanted to have way more in my savings than I do now. But I do have a little bit in my savings. So that's good. I was also able to put a couple of payments towards my couch, which I am currently still trying to pay off. I had a couple of brand collabs in the month of September as well, which were big for me. I really wanted to read a book this month, but I didn't get around to doing that. But one of the main things that I did want to do for the month of September is find some new work outfits, because I feel like my work outfits have been slacking recently and I needed some like long sleeved shirts for work, so I was able to do that. Yeah, those are pretty much all of my goals for September. I spent way too much money during the month of September. It was so bad. I had so many like various expenses that I was not planning on having, and Amazon for sure got the best of me, as well as like shopping for work clothes and rebuying makeup. It was a rough month for spending wise, the month of September, so we're gonna try to reel it back in for October because it was just absurd how much money I spent in September. We're not doing that in October. So I want to quickly go over with you guys my goals for October, what I want to do with budgeting wise, and what goals I have for social media and like lifestyle. Social media goals, I'm really taking a step up this month. Hopefully I can actually keep up with it, but I feel like this month is going to be a little bit less stressful than September was, because September was just like a mess. I am setting some high goals for myself. I want to post 2 videos a week on YouTube. I really want to get back into a consistent posting schedule because it makes me so sad that I've been so inconsistent and like unreliable. So I'm going to be posting 2 videos a week starting in October. Get ready, see a lot more content from me, and it's not going to be all like work related videos. That's another one of my like tentative goals, is that I really want to post like various types of content. Like I want to do still vlogs, but I want to do like health related vlogs. I want to do some more like fashion outfit videos. I really want to post 2 TikToks a week. I feel like that's an attainable goal. I just always forget to do it. So we're going to try to remind myself to post at least 2 a week. And on Instagram, I'm not even going to try to post like an Instagram picture this month because it just like, I know it's just not gonna happen, but I do want to post daily on my Instagram stories. So I feel like that's a pretty attainable goal because I usually do post daily anyway. Those are my social media goals for this month. I'm not setting like any number goals because I just feel like that opens up room for disappointment, and that's something I really don't have like control over. So we're not going to focus on numbers or like followers or likes or any of that stuff. We're just going to focus on putting out more content and quality content. For lifestyle, I want to go on 3 walks a week outside. I really want to start going on walks every day after work, but we're not gonna like overwhelm myself. We're gonna say 3 times a week outside right now since it's getting a little bit cooler outside. So we're going to do that, and I think I'm going to try to document it so that I have to keep myself accountable. I also really want to read at least one book, so I have that on my list of goals, is to read one book. So I really hope I can get around to that, especially at night. I feel like reading at night is the most reasonable, but by the end of the night, like, I'm just so tired that I literally just go to bed. And I want to do 1 act of self-care a week. I was gonna say 1 act every night, but I feel like that's kind of excessive. So whether that's like taking an extra long shower, or going to get coffee at Starbucks, or I don't know, like anything else that can like make me happy or like bring me joy. I want to have at least one collab this month, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. I just want to have one brand collab this month, so hopefully that'll work out. Now for financial, this is where we're getting into the good stuff. So I want to save $200 every pay period. So that means like bi-weekly, I want to save $200 whenever I get paid. So I'll be putting $200 of my paycheck into savings. I really want to have like a stable savings account before I move out or anything, just in case like something happens. So I really need to like amp up my saving. So we're gonna do $200 towards my savings account every paycheck. This month I really need to finish paying off my credit card. I have like a little bit less than 100, I think. So it's definitely a reasonable goal. I just like really need to keep that in mind, that I really want to finish paying it off. Next, I want to put $100 towards my couch. Like I told you guys, I'm still in the process of paying off my couch, and I don't have to fully pay it off until I pick it up, which is in December. So I have plenty of time, but I think I only have like $200 or $300 left. So I want to put at least $100 towards my couch this month. And another financial goal I said is to stop the impulse spending on Amazon. I want to like really think about the purchases I'm making, and if it's going to benefit me or benefit my mom or benefit my pets, like if it's really gonna be truly beneficial, or if it's just like an impulse buy. So I want to like take a second, like think about the purchase that I'm making. If I'm not 100% set on it, then I'm not gonna buy it at that moment, and then I will reevaluate it like the next day. I feel like that's also a pretty reasonable goal to have, to just be more mindful when I'm spending, because I feel like my spending has just been just a little bit out of control the past month. So those are my financial goals. Now let's get on into budgeting. So as you guys know, I currently do live at home, so I don't have to pay for rent, but I do contribute to the household, and I have like other fixed expenses like him. I have fixed expenses for my cats and all the fun stuff. I have like medications, so I figured I would just run through that with you guys as well. Let's talk monthly income, and let's normalize not making a lot of money and living paycheck to paycheck, because I am a new grad. I graduated in 2021, and this is my second like professional job. This is my first long-term professional job. I've been at the current job that I'm in now just over a little bit over 6 months, so I would say this is like a long-term job. I don't make a lot of money, so we're not gonna like income shame or like any of that stuff, but I do want to be transparent with you guys because I feel like this is super realistic. I don't make like $85,000 a year. I don't even make $50,000 a year, and I feel like that's pretty average for an American citizen, especially being only 23 years old. So that's my little spiel, but I want to be super transparent with you guys, and my monthly income working 80 hours every 2 weeks is around $1,300. So if you multiply that by 2, it's about $2,600 a month. That's pretty typical. Decreased a little bit since my healthcare now just gets automatically taken out of my paycheck. I just have it fixed into this little budget guide. It's just easier to look at it that way. Is $2,600 every month. I spend probably $60 on cat food. Yeah, it has to be on special food that costs around $60. So I usually spend $60 a month on the cat food. So for cat litter, I usually spend around $25-ish. I usually buy like the biggest box of cat litter, and that's around like I think $25. So that's the cat litter expense that usually lasts me through the whole month. Unless we're dumping it, then I'll have to rebuy it. Now pet insurance, I spend $42 on pet insurance for Oliver and Cleo. It's like $20 per cat, so we spend that on them. Groceries is about $100 a week, so that's around like $400. For gas, I budgeted $100 a month. I do not spend $100 in gas a month, but just in case, case, I'd like to have that budgeted in there. I usually spend around like 60 because it's like 30 per every time I fill up, and I usually fill up every 2 weeks. And like I said, my health insurance is taken out of my paycheck directly, but that is $76 per pay period, and that is just automatically taken out. So it's usually a little bit less than like $1,300 for my actual paycheck, but we're just gonna leave it at $1,300 and say that that's taken out. And birth control is $25, and another medication that I'm on is also $25. So those are fixed expenses. Those are pretty much my expenses for the month of October. Those are pretty much like my fixed expenses. I also do use like a fragrance. I use Pura fragrances, and that's like, I think it might be like $20 a month, but you also can like delay it if you still have fragrances, which is what I think I'm gonna do in October, because I have so many fragrances right now that I don't need to actually spend the money. That's my budgeting for the month of October. Since I don't pay rent, my expenses aren't like too crazy right now, but that still doesn't really leave me with like much money in case of emergencies or like free money, especially if I want to like save and all this stuff. So that's what it's like living paycheck to paycheck. It's so fun. Now we're getting into the super exciting part of the video. I want to share with you guys some of my monthly favorites. So first up, I want to talk about this shirt from Target because I'm actually obsessed. I actually just posted a business casual clothing haul where I show a shirt like super similar to this one, but it is blue with flowers on it, and I actually found this one at my local Target. So it's like the exact same style shirt, just different colors and patterns, and I'm obsessed with it. It's one of my favorite shirts that I got, and I cannot wait to keep wearing it, especially once it gets colder outside. This was like a perfect shirt for today. It was like 80 something outside, but there was like a nice breeze. So my next favorite is this NARS blush. It's definitely a pricier item, but I think I got this back in July or something, and I haven't even made a dent in it. Like, this is definitely gonna last a long time because you don't need a lot to bring like the perfect amount of color to your cheeks. So it's definitely an investment, but a good investment if you like cream products. This just gives you like the perfect like blush. It makes you look sun-kissed, which is what I really like about it. Okay, so this is my next favorite. Is this perfume from Valentino. It is the best scent I think I've ever purchased. This is 100% worth the price. I was going back and forth between the Lancome one and then this Valentino one, and I decided to try this Valentino one. It lasts so long and it smells so good. If you like floral and fresh scents, this is like perfect. It's really expensive for the amount you get, but I think it's really worth it. It lasts so long. Like, I'll smell it like the next day. If you guys couldn't tell, I've been really into fake nails. So these are from Glamnetics, and I figured I would just show you guys like a new case, but just Glamnetics nails. I bought these myself. These are not sponsored, or this is not sponsored. I just love their nails because they usually stay on really well and they last me a few weeks at a time. And these are like the perfect fall ones, just like a black French tip. Super cute, super easy to apply. So I've been obsessed with Glamnetics press-ons recently. This would not be a favorites video if I did not whip out a can of Celsius. So this is my current favorite flavor. It's a sparkling strawberry guava. This is hands down my favorite flavor that they've ever come out with. I think I could literally drink these for the rest of my life and be content. And they are also like a healthier kind of energy drink. You guys know I'm a huge Celsius fan, so I wanted to show you guys my favorite flavor of this month. The show I was obsessed with this month is called Diagnosis. It's on Netflix, and it's about like this doctor who writes for the New York Times all about these like mystery diagnoses, and then they like actually go and try to get the diagnosis for like the family. It's just like super interesting. I'm all for like a mystery diagnosis, so I was obsessed with that show this month. I was so sad that it only had like 10 episodes because I binge watched it so fast, but it was so good. I really wish that they would make more. Another show I was obsessed with is In the Dark. That ended recently. It was the last season and it was so good. If you guys haven't seen that yet, it's on Netflix. You definitely should watch it. It's so good. That's it for this video. Let me know if I should start incorporating these monthly resets into my normal videos. I think this was super fun and a nice way to mix up the content. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this kind of video, and if you guys enjoy it, we'll definitely do a November reset, and then we can recap the month of October, and it'll be really cool to like look back on the goals that we set for this video in the next monthly reset. So I think that'll be really cool to look back on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe down below. Help support me and my channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.